Another one, Paul here. Today, the last couple of days, the last video I made, I talked about a new set of indicators that I bought. Now, I was going to wait before, putting this on like my computer and make a video about it, but I'm just going to go kind of brief into the new indicators that I bought. Uh, Now, I've bought a total of 3 sets of indicators. The first being from Trade Confident, the second being from Algo Pro. Those Both of those were a one-time payment, so I paid them, got the indicators, and I don't have to pay anything else. But the third set of indicators I'm going to talk about today, these are a monthly. Well, you have an option of doing. Well, I'll put the link below if you guys want to check it out. But you can pay monthly. You can do monthly. You can do a one-time thing. You have choices, but pretty much the average person is probably going to use this per month if they choose it, unless you want to get the lifetime. But I'm not going to really go over to. Just basically, you have to pay a monthly for these indicators, and they only give you. Now they are called the. Which one are they called? Well, they're Algo Pro. They're Pulse. It's Pulse Algo Pro. Well, I think it's Pulse Algo or something like that. But you really only have 2 indicators, and let me just load them up. Let me clear my screen real quick and show you how to load them. Now, what I really use these indicators for specifically is for the stocks, and I haven't really done a play with these indicators yet, but when I backtrack and look at previous points in the chart, I see that it's really effective. So I use these indicators particularly just for doing options and stuff like that. They work really well. So right now I got SPY loaded here, and it's Sunday, so I'm just going to go over real quickly what happens once you pay the membership. So they're going to give you a invite only script, and they're only going to give you 2 scripts. So see everything at the top here. These are the Algo Pro. These were the second indicators that I bought. The third one, there's only the what I'm talking about in today's video is there's only 2 indicators, and I'm going to load them up here. That's the pulse. There's the oscillating one, and then so what I like doing here is this really helps, and I'm going to give you guys a strategy that will help with your calls and your puts, and it's kind of what I've learned doing this. Really effective. I haven't done this yet, but I've only done it by going back in the charts and seeing. So what I kind of want to do, one thing I look for at the top here is this thing gives you good points of exiting. Like let's see right here in exit. So if you came in down here at the bottom, so if you came down here, if you bought down here, it says that this top part is a good point to exit. But what I look for is they give you buy and sell signals. So I'm on the hour. So let's look for, so this buy signal here, there's different ways to do it. Different ways to do it. Now what I personally do is I use the 1 hour and the 5 minute for doing options. But if you were to just go by on the signals of what it says, when it says buy right here, buy is basically doing a call. So every time it says buy, you're going to do a call. So based on what it says, if you came in right here and you did a call for around 391 or around there, if you found a call for stock, and you waited it out for, let's say you sold around here, that is around a $7 increase in price. So if you did options right there, that would have been $350. So that is effective, just looking for the buy and sell signals. Now, of course, when it says sell, what if I can find one? Sell, where you already sell. Is there one here? Come on, sell. It's got to show up here eventually. Yeah, here we go. Here's a sell. So see up here at the top, it says sell. So if I were to do a put, I would come in right here. I'd put a put in for around 408 or 410, somewhere around there. I would do a put, and I'm going to shrink this down a bit. Okay, so I would do a put right around here or here. So I do a put, and I would say 408, and what would happen? It's very accurate. So I would sell right about here, and that is a there's a $32 $32 difference in price. So that's a big one right there. 32 around 50. An estimate is 1,600 right there. This move right here, well, Ken lost it, but that move was a $1,600 gain by doing a put. So that's one way of doing it with these indicators, and I'm going to show you the other way to do it. What I look for, the next step is, if you're looking for these buy and sell signal, now the sell signal is basically a put, and the buy indicator is basically a call. But what about all this area here that is, all this time in between everything, and you getting these buy and sell signals? You may want to do a trade in between everything. You don't want to wait for those indicators to pop up. So the next thing that I do is I look at the oscillator. And I get to the moment when the red, and I've talked about this in other videos, it's pretty similar to this, but I wait for the red to get small. So if I want to do a call right here, I look at the red, and I'd wait for the red to get on its last point here. You can see how small it gets. So I wait around here. Okay, and this is where I would put in my call. So from this point on, right about here, I would put in for a call. So what I do, because you see the top part here is green, that means it's going up. So basically, I would wait it out till at least 7 days, or I can get out sooner than that. But this is 6 days. Do 6 days. So from that point, from that red to this middle part of this green, that is a $12 increase in price. So it's $12.48, pretty much that right there, $12.48. I'm around $50 for a option. That's $624 right there. So this is doing it without getting those signals. So let's do a put, doing the same way. So I look for the same thing right here. Let's go right here, go to measure. So I look at the green, and I look for the green to be at the very bottom or thinning out. And that's when I would come in and do a put. So I would go down here, and I'd wait it out. So where I can't see right there. That there is it's about a $13, $14 difference in price. So that there for a put, well, it was $13.49, around $50. That's a $674, around a $674 gain by doing it that way. So you can make money doing calls and puts doing it this way. So that's basically how I do it. I haven't actually done this. I haven't done it yet, but I've just looked at the charts and realized how much profit you can potentially make it doing it this way. So when I do start doing this, I'll make videos and I'll show you guys my results from it. But to me, is the Pulse Algo Pro worth the monthly membership? if you're making gains here, it pretty much pays for itself. So let's just do this one more time here. See the green? The last green that's right here, thinning out. So I would do a put right here, wait it out, and it's in 4 days. That's a 6.24, difference in price. 6.24 times around 50 for a option. That's about $312 right there. So it seems to me that these indicators are pretty much well worth it, in my opinion. I will be doing this. I will be showing you guys my results when I first start doing this. I haven't done it yet. I'll let you guys know at a later time. But if you guys want these indicators, if you want the Pulse Algo Pro, they are probably the top indicators that I've got so far, because they really help out a lot when you're doing options. And before I go, let's just do crypto real quick. I'm going to show you if this works with crypto. Now, the stocks. Now, obviously, you can't do the same thing with crypto, because when the price is dropping with Bitcoin like it has, you can't make profit when it's going down, and we can see Bitcoin going down. And Bitcoin is a little bit more different than the stocks. It works better. These indicators work better with the stocks. But let's just test a little bit of that theory of the same thing. What we want to look for is the red, and we want to have the red thin out. And I would buy Bitcoin right here, and I would sell right up here. That is a difference. It'd be great if that was an option, because that would be a lot of money. But it's only a 2% gain, but it still works for crypto. But I use these indicators primarily for the stock market and doing options. They work really well for the stock market and doing options. So that's what I use these new indicators for. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys my progress along the way. I'll keep you guys updated when I do it. It probably won't be for a week or so before I actually start putting some skin in the game and doing it myself. But all I can do right now is just look at the charts and kind of see how much I would have made. Anyway, if you guys want to get the Pulse Algo Pro, these indicators, I'll put the link in the description. It is a monthly membership. You can get, like I said, you can do monthly, quarterly, or you can pay in full. And other than that, there's also the other two indicators that I've mentioned a lot on my channel. I'm not going to talk about them. But I'll put all the links to all the indicators that I have so far. I'm not going to be buying any more indicators. These are the three that I'm sticking with. And they work really well. To each, they all do their own thing, and they all help improve my game. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.